lovely people, I'm Captain Vic and welcome back to my Minecraft 1.14 Let's Play, where today, before we get started on this episode, I need to show you what I've been up to because I've been quite busy actually between this episode and the last one, doing a bunch of little things. The first being what is exactly right behind me right now, which is I went back to the beach, which is just behind us over there, past the loaded chunks. And I got a little bit of sugarcane, and I've slowly, between other things, been planting it around, and we've now got it completely around our little pond over here. So we've now got, I'd say, pretty much all the sugarcane we're gonna reasonably need for the foreseeable future. So that's quite good. The next thing to show you is back inside of our little house over here. So going back to the beach meant I went back through the dog forest, and obviously since I had some bones on me, we've now got a third dog. She's called Gertrude. I've also dyed all the dog's collars different colours just to give them a little more individuality. I think it's quite nice, instead of them all having the same red collar, you know, Gertrude's got a pink one, George's got an orange one, and Joel's got a yellow one. Also means I can identify which one's which just by looking at them, instead of having to, you know, walk all the way up and see their names. Not that it saves much time. So the next little thing is actually just down the ladder here, because if I can get down the hole, we have built a little storage area here. I've tidied up our little mess of double chests up there into a nice little storage system. The most important things, I've put little item frames so I know what's inside. The cobble one is probably going to get moved to downstairs. I'm going to have a big store of cobble because it's not going to just fit in one double chest. And we're going to need a lot of cobble to smelt into stone to make our actual main house, which we are going to be making in, I'd say, probably the next few episodes. That's going to start. But to smelt all that, we're going to need a lot of fuel. Now, we are completely surrounded by coal veins, and I have got quite a bit of coal, but you know, fossil fuels damage the environment, so I've built a little kelp farm, and I've been taking this kelp out of here, putting it in here and smelting it into dried kelp and into dried kelp blocks. Why? Just because, oh, there we go. I don't have enough iron to make a bunch of iron buckets, and I don't think I've got enough coal to make loads of blocks of coal, so it would just be a lot easier when I'm, oh, and again, when I'm making things, making all these stone brick blocks and smooth stone blocks and all of that jazz, to just smelt it using these. I'm probably going to build another one of these right next to it. It's quite easy. I can show you the little behind the scenes here. It's quite easy to attach another one onto the side. The only limiting factor really is the pistons, because they take quite a bit of iron. I think there's 16 in total here. Yes, because there is 8 on either side. The observers are fine, it's just a bit of redstone and quartz, but the pistons you need iron, and well, we aren't actually as low on iron as we used to be, because, let's put that in there. It looks like we've nearly got a stack, but we actually have quite a bit more if we just hop down our little bubble elevator. So if we have a look in the little strip mining chest, you'll see that I've been doing a little bit more mining, and we've got quite a bit more iron. Now obviously a little bit of that has been spent making a bunch of pickaxes to, you know, do all this, but we've got, again, nearly a double chest full of cobble by itself, which is why we're going to make a little cobble storage. This little stuff here, the rails, the minecart, the pumpkin seeds, that was the only chest I found in entirety of the mine shaft, I think I mentioned in the last episode. An unbreaking book's alright, but I found better enchanted things just lying around than that. I found better books by fishing than that. 2 emeralds is alright because we keep getting travelling traders? Yeah, travelling merchants coming outside our door, and it'll be nice to actually be able to trade with them, or when we eventually find a village. Got more lapis, more redstone, and mossy cobble, which is from the main thing I've done since the last episode. And this is the main thing. I've finally made the skelly spawner. Spawner? Skelly grinder. I'm not spawning them, we're killing them. So you can see it's in there. It's in this little box. Hopefully one will pop into existence in a minute. There we go. So he'll go there. You can see just down there is water. They get whooshed down and then they should come up this elevator. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for one to appear. We'll give it a few seconds. I don't know where the one's going to go. They'll go up here. They go across here. That goes about 20 odd blocks. They come down here, and then if we just go down ourselves, they will drop out the bottom here, where we can, oh, there we go, where we can kill them with our sword, get some XP, and we've already got quite a few arrows, which are going to be useful for our absolutely amazing bow we've got upstairs, and also quite a bit of bones, which is good for both my white glass obsession and my dog obsession, both which are being very thoroughly fueled by this little farm. Now, this farm, the building of it was fairly easy in terms of the actual placement of the blocks, but the Skellies didn't let me build this farm without us making a few losses, which it's probably easier just to show you. Yeah, I died 3 times making this farm. Nearly 4 when I removed a block I shouldn't have and caused a bit of a skeleton tsunami downstairs. But, you know, we're here now. They're, you know, stuck in there. I think I might need to remove that block. Yeah, they're stuck in there. We get the XP and we get the last laugh. Now, today, the main thing of today is not going to be sitting at the skelly spawner. It's not going to be me dying because my strip mine is a horrible labyrinth of places which I definitely haven't lit up properly. Today we are going to gear ourselves up to go on our first little adventure, because I think this will be episode 5, so we're 5 episodes in and we haven't actually looked at our local area, I think, at all, apart from going to the beach last episode. And even that was just going in a straight line. So we actually don't know what's around us. We just know that there's a beach about 200 blocks in that direction, and you know, we spent a lot of time underground, and I wanna get some fresh air. I wanna see the world. So we're gonna get all the stuff we need together. Maybe make some armor, which I have got a bit. The boots are from fishing. The rest is actually from the Skelly store. The Skelly grinder, but you see, it's not the best. Got some, the iron leggings are quite good, but everything else is sort of, you know, tunic with protection 1, just a gold helmet. So we'll probably make ourselves a nice little set of iron armour, you know, maybe find some cows, make our little enchantment table, and yeah, set off on our first adventure. So guys, I've grabbed some wheat, and I've also slept, so it's a new day, as you can tell by the fact that that zombie is burning, unless he's gonna get to the pond in time. No, he's too stupid. Ooh! Oh, it's an Enderfriender! Oh, and he's gone. Anyway, so we're gonna go out and we're gonna try and find some animals, because we need cows for leather. I don't know what that was. We need cows for leather, and we also need to go and get our bows so we can kill these things outside. And we also need sheep for wool. Now the sheep is very important, because what we're going to need is we're going to need banners, because if I'm not wrong, which we'll find out, for you it will be about 3-4 minutes, but we'll find out soon whether I'm wrong or not. If you place named banners down, they show up on a map. So if we find any interesting locations, so let's say a village, we can place a little banner down, so just say point of interest, and we can rename it after we know where it is. Yeah, and we know that that's somewhere interesting that we found and we'd want to go back to. So let's just grab our super bow out of here. We've got 64 arrows. I picked some up from the Skelly farm before I left, so let's just go outside. This bow, as long as we don't die in lava or our stuff despawns, this should last us forever. It is insane, in case you've gotten power 3 and breaking 3, and it's got mending. So it's going to barely lose anything, and even when it does, it's going to make no difference, because as soon as we kill a few things, it's repaired. It is a really cool bow. So yeah, I guess we need to go in search of some cows and some sheep. So I found some cows. There's one up there and there's one over here, because realistically all we need is, you know, 2 of each animal, like Noah's Ark. We only need the 2 and then we're pretty much good. The sheep, it'd be nice to have more, you know, obviously, well, all of them would be nice to have more, but you can just breed more. Is that a sheep up there, or is that a cloud or a tree? One of 3 things. There we go. Some cows up here, so let's just grab these 2. Let's grab you. Oh, this is really pretty. I haven't been around here. We'll have a proper look in a bit. Let's grab you, and yeah, let's grab the other one on the way down, because that one seems to decide. Yeah, stop spinning and just follow me. Decided to wander down into a hole I don't want to go into. Go. Are you still following me? Yep. Alright, boys. Let's go. I've contained the cows. So these 2 are now in here, and we immediately want them to start making babies, because I don't want to say this too loudly, but these guys ain't going to survive the rest of the episode. Like, their time is very short. The next thing we need to do is obviously get some sheep. Now, I have a plan, because it was quite a nightmare getting these guys over the water, and it was super shallow water. But if you look over there, that's a sheep which has been hanging around here for ages. Since episode 1 I've noticed he's been here. So if I grab him and shove him in a pen, and then I go and I get a sheep from over there and bring it back in a boat, that should make my life a fair bit easier, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. I finally found a sheep. I've been looking a lot longer than I expected to. I think I know where we are, and I don't think we're actually... Oh no, we might still need to try a little... That's a very black hole there. We might need to still try our little water trick if the sheep actually follows us more than 5 seconds. I just need to figure out where exactly I am. I'm still very local. These are our nearby mountains and everything. I just went almost all the way to the beach and I just couldn't find any sheep. Did find a cow, which I immediately killed. But yeah, no sheep, which is a bit weird. So I'm going to get the sheep to the water if I have to, and I'll catch up with you there. And hopefully I'll do it quickly because it is going night time. So we got home alright with the sheep, and I have gone to bed, and you know what, let's try out this new bow a little bit. Oh, I love it. I already know I could one-shot cows, but do you have to one-shot zombies as well? It's just... Nope, no, he died. So... Oh, wait, no, someone else wants to go? Yes. Maybe close the front door, don't get too excited. So, we've got the sheep home safe and sound, we've bred those. And I think we can now breed them again now we've slept, yes? No, apparently not. No, they won't go again. These guys go again? No. Okay, so apparently we still need to wait a little bit even though we slept. But these guys are here, so while we're waiting for some of these cows to grow up so we can get some leather, let's say. Let's not say the K word, let's just say we're going to get some leather. We can probably make our little enchantment table, which is nice. I just want to kill this skeleton though. Does it feel so good? Does it, getting shot in the back? We've got our little enchantment table, and thanks to a sacrifice of only one of our cows, the other ones are still alive. We've got a little bookcase to put behind it and hopefully raise our enchantments up a bit. I think that's how it works. I know how it usually works when you've got all the bookcases. I'm not quite sure about it when you've only got one, but let's try it out. So let's get some lapis, maybe get a fresh sword, or just get an iron ingot to repair it since it's not enchanted. Let's get one of those. Repair this up real quick on my grindstone. I think this grindstone's new as well, actually. Yeah, I put this so I could just merge some of our little... Can you not repair like this? No, you can't. The shoes we keep getting, just because they take up so much space, I got the grindstone so I can just mash them together. And I'm probably going to do the same with bones from the skeleton farm, just because they take up a lot of room. And it's just easier to be like, yeah, no, I'm going to do that. Enchantment cost 1. Yeah. There we go. So we've got 26 levels. We're obviously not going to spend them all on this. Actually, you know what? Let's enchant our diamond sword instead of our iron one. Yep, that's definitely working now. That wasn't showing up before. And let's put the whole load in. Sharpness, smite, or sharpness? I don't know. I can't remember what smite does, if I'm honest. Give me a second. So smite makes you stronger against undead mobs, but I think I'd rather have sharpness, because I think sharpness is anyone. Yeah, sharpness is just better, so I think we're going to go for that. We're going to go for the most expensive one because we can. There we go, and we just got sharpness 1. Well, that's fine. Got a little enchanted sword, and let's just do the same for our pickaxe while we are here. Something which I forgot to show you earlier, which we can put on this pickaxe after we've enchanted it, is this. We got another one of those weird books where it's got 2 enchantments which you couldn't possibly put on the same thing, but we've got Fortune 2, which is brilliant. Though I am debating putting this on my diamond pickaxe, or whether I should put it on a different pickaxe and keep that pickaxe to one side. I don't know. If you've got a strong opinion on that, let me know in the comments. I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this stuff. So just pop that on there. Again, put the whole thing on. And breaking, ooh. And breaking would be very nice to have. Efficiency, I'm not that bothered about efficiency. If I'm using a diamond pickaxe, I want my diamond pickaxe not to break. So I think I'm going to go from breaking 1. And we got efficiency anyway. Brilliant. So we've got our first 2 little enchanted bits of gear. Not our first enchanted bits of gear, but stuff we've enchanted ourselves, which is quite nice. And it's also nice to see that it is very different from the old days where all my experience would be gone by now. So that's really good. So yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to put fortune on this as well. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But for now, I need to sleep. You know, it's always nice to wake up to the sounds of a skeleton dying outside after everything they've done to me. So we've got our little enchanted tools, our sharpness sword, and our new little breaking pickaxe. So I think since we've still got quite a few experience levels, we should make ourselves some iron armour, because we have a load of iron. And I don't know why I've gone down here, but it gives me more chance to talk. We've got a whole load of iron from doing a lot of mining. And ironically, I guess, a lot of that iron didn't actually come from the strip mine. It came from looking in little mine shafts and caves which I uncovered along the way, and yeah, I got a lot of iron. I got several stacks. I think it ended up being something like 2 stacks of iron overall. Obviously a lot of that went into making more pickaxes, but yeah, it was quite an efficient little journey. So let's just make our way up here. Use the right elevator this time. There's no point going up that. And let's make ourselves a set of iron armour. See, I could, I think, just about make a set of diamond, but I don't really want to. I'd rather, you know, stick with what I've got. I'll fix those protection 3 leggings up, but get ourselves a new tunic, a new helmet, all that stuff. So we're nice and shiny silver. So we've got a little iron item, so let's all shove these in. Let's just grab some more lapis first, actually, just to be sure we've got enough. So let's start off with the helmet, and if water breathing comes up, I am taking it like a whippet. Nah. Water breathing and stuff I think is when you've got your full bookcase, unfortunately. But still, let's have a look what we got. I don't think these reset if you go out anymore either, so we're fine to go out. Just protection 1, but the chance we could get a little bit more. Yeah, let's go for that. And we just got a protection, that's fine. Pop that on. Let's go for the boots next. Actually, let's leave the boots till last because I've got something I want on the boots, which you might be able to guess if you've seen me so far. Now, do I go for unbreaking or do I go for projectile protection? I think I've got enough iron that if this breaks, you know, I'll be fine. But considering I seem to get shot in the ass quite possibly about 50 times every episode, I might go for projectile protection. But then again, that could give me something else. Let's just go for the most expensive ones. We can afford it. We've suffered through multiple deaths and we've managed to save up some levels, so let's go for that. Nah, just unbreaking. That's fine. Pop that on. And last of all, our little boots, which I was hoping we'd get feather falling, but you know, I guess I was asking for a little bit too much there. Protection 1. Again, let's just go for the most expensive one, see if we get something else. Nah, just unbreaking. So, pop these on. We've now got a full set of enchanted armour, which is quite nice. Look at us. It actually really matches my skin as well, which I quite like. I think diamond would, of course, match it more because I'm blue, but shiny silver armour looks quite nice on me. So guys, it turns out I'm a bit of an idiot. I've put these sheep on here, you know, which you may have noticed the dirt wasn't here before, which is me trying to fix the problem I've created. On this, you know, hard sort of ground. And sheep only grow their coats back if they can eat grass, which this isn't grass, and I don't have a silk touch shovel or silk touch anything. So what I've done is I'm hoping that this grass is going to slowly spread up here and spread across here, but I feel like that's going to take quite a while. So I think with all our equipment ready, we've got our lovely little attack dogs in here, our brilliant bow fueled by our brand new skeleton farm, and our sheep, which we're just waiting for them to grow their coats so we can make some banners. I think we're going to finish this episode here and go on a little adventure in the next one. So if you liked the video, please give it a like. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe to me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!